Hi guys, welcome to day 3 of the thinking experiment. I hope you're getting a little bit of guidance around your own thoughts, and that's what I want you to use this experiment for, is to actually look at what your own thoughts are, and the ones that are not helping you are really important to identify. Today, part of the thought experiment or the thinking experiment is the awareness of anything that we have resistance to. So resistance is interesting. Now, a lot of us will probably think that resistance to things is our intuition telling us that we're not meant to go there. We're not meant to do that thing or whatever. But what I've found is that resistance is just thinking. Who knew, right? So with the work that I do, I teach my clients to listen to soul wisdom, and not the head. It's not that the head's bad or wrong, it's just not helpful. And that's what a lot of this thinking experiment's all about, is what am I aware of, what things are coming up. And what I noticed in some of my client sessions today is that resistance was something that did pop up a little bit, which we would naturally think is helpful. But when you tap into soul wisdom, what it tells us is usually, again, the thoughts that we have about the things that we have resistance to are usually connected to past stories. Just, again, thoughts, I'll just say thoughts that aren't helpful. When we then, whatever process we use to move into a different place of getting soul wisdom, we actually receive more information around what we're resistant of, and it's actually not the thing that we think it is. So this is where for the thinking experiment, I want you just to be aware of resistance, and not to just accept it as intuition. It's your intuition telling you that the thought is not true, and for you to go deeper into what that resistance really is about, what the thoughts are that you have about that thing, because there is a deeper truth around that thing in your soul wisdom, which will help you to navigate, again, things that you want to experience. Things, instead of saying, I've got a resistance to these things. And again, as we know, what you resist persists. So if we have a resistance to something from a thought process, you'll find that that thing probably might keep popping up in your life, and you'll continually have resistance to it. Again, we don't necessarily want that experience, so I would highly recommend, if you're noticing that you have resistance, to do the same as what we've done with everything else. Oh, I just must be thinking, tuning within your intuition and your soul to find out the truth, and release resistance. You do not actually have to use resistance as a sign from the universe or as a sign from your intuition. It's actually just thinking. And again, as I always say, if you have any feelings, bad feelings, which resistance is part of, it's just the universe and your soul and your intuition telling you that you're thinking and the thoughts are not true. If you experience resistance and you notice what thoughts they are, pop them below as a comment, and let's have a bit of a laugh at them. And again, if you ever want to learn how to get soul wisdom, pop me a message and I'll help. See you tomorrow.